What up, yo? It's your boy, y'all, Slaw Tree, man. We back with another episode of Talking BARZ for y'all. This week, we got another up-and-coming, brand new artist for y'all. We gonna be heading down to the Carolinas, y'all. Let's go.
Up from the 36 chambers, it's the ghost.
New up-and-coming artist here today. What's your name and where you from?
Yo, my name is Stahlen. I'm from Springfield, Mass. And I've been in Greensboro for like 20 years, though. So, like half and half almost.
That's Greenville, Carolina, North Carolina?
North Carolina, yeah, North Carolina. But I was born in
Okay.
Springfield, Massachusetts.
Okay. Look, listen, man.
Word.
I came upon your page some years ago, and I saw your music. And as soon as I saw your energy that you had, I saw hungriness in you. And we did a reaction to your video, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
Word.
You have an album. You have an album out since 2020 called The Revolution. If you guys out there, if you all have streaming platforms, go on to Tidal. I got it on Tidal. Go check out the album. Where did the idea for the album come from?
It's weird. Like I just wanted to put together something real crazy to show my talent and my skill level that I reached. And then in creating music and listening to my old music, I had understood, like, because doing this music, I'm learning about myself, you know what I mean? And I had come to learn that I had been speaking about a revolution in my songs already.
Okay.
And so COVID had happened. I got laid off work. And so I don't know, like shit like that just happened to me. It just comes naturally, you know what I mean? So I had mentioned revolution a few times and I felt like that. So that's where the idea came from.
Okay. I listened to the album and I got a few favorite songs off the album. Still Dreaming is one of my favorite songs. I really like the production on Best Friend. I think Best Friend kind of hits a target also.
That's weird.
And go ahead and Revolution, but go ahead.
That's weird. A lot of people say Best Friend to me, and a lot of people say that to me. I ask them, what's your favorite tracks on the album? And they always mention Best Friend, which is not a track I intended to be someone's favorite. It's just something that I wrote from the heart. It was a real story.
Right.
So I never.
Well, that's how I feel when I hear the story. It's touching, and then the production on it. The production is excellent on it, and I think your voice and the production and the words just marry into a great track. Where did the artwork for the album come from?
Oh man, that took me like 4 months to come up with that artwork. But I was working with somebody else, and I had an idea. Where these ideas come from, that's another conversation.
Okay.
I know I want to have the revolution like kind of breaking out, like bursting out from like the wall or something like that. And I wanted it to be graffiti because it's a original element of hip hop, and I love graffiti because back in the day, we always knew somebody who did graffiti or
right.
So I really love graffiti. I got, I love this shit. And so, all these things came together because I think it's a natural part of who I am. And it wasn't something I had to like really strive to come up with. But it did take 4 months to get that covered because, I got a lot of different versions. I was like, nah, change this, change the color, do the words a little different. And, I wasn't even sure if people could read the letters on the revolution, you know what I mean? But it is what it is,
Watching some of your videos, I see some of your backdrops. You have graffiti on the wall in the backdrop. There's a video you have with a couple fellas with the motorcycles and the gentleman with the North Carolina T-shirt on, and you have graffiti in there. And then you have a lot of references to like the way the Marvel movie do their comic books and stuff.
Yeah.
Where does that come from? How does that fit into your music?
So I'm born in the '80s, so I grew up on like Thundercats and Dragon Ball.
Oh man, woo!
And I love that shit. You know what I mean? And I think as young boys, we kind of feel that in us too. And I think a lot of people lose their child's self. You know what I mean? The adult swallows it up. And I never
Mm,
lost mine.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? I never lost
All right.
mine, so it just came out like that. There's still a part of me that allows me to do the things I do with the music just because of that superhero feeling. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
And a lot of things happen by chance. You know,
Uh,
so when I'm looking for somebody to do a project or help me alter this, because I already had the video and I actually needed someone to add something to it, and it was his idea to do that, and I was like, yo, that's really nice, But
it's
I
dope.
had,
It's dope. It's dope.
he added the sound effects to it and everything, like, but he already knew how to do it, and he did a real good job on it. Forget the bro's
The
name.
reason the reason why it steps out is because not a lot of people. You look at a lot of videos nowadays that's being produced, that's being shown on the mainstream. There's not a lot of videos with that type of art style. So I really appreciate the art style for you and how you do your videos. You said you're in North Carolina. There's a lot of big names that come out of North Carolina. I know J. Cole reps North Carolina. One of my favorite MCs, Rhapsody, is from North Carolina. Guys like P.D. Pablo, Ninth Wonder. Have you ever tried to do anything, get any production from someone like a Ninth Wonder, or try to collaborate with someone like J. Cole with your music or with your career?
Well, Ninth Wonder's DJ is on my album, DJ Flash, and
Okay.
yeah, he's the one scratching the Starbound track.
Oh man, you know
He,
you know how much I love that track, man. You know
yeah.
that track when I first heard that track took me back to the 80s and the 90s with the scratching and the production, man. Sorry about that.
Oh, you good, you good. He also put a little scratch on Best Friends, so he hosts two of my mixtapes. So now I don't know how to reach out to any of these guys either. I met DJ Flash by like it seemed like a coincidence.
Okay.
I was trying to reach another DJ Flash, and I asked my sister to try to find this dude for me, and she found that DJ Flash, the real DJ
Mm.
Flash.
Mm. What a coincidence, right?
Yeah, I'm on the phone with him like, yo, you remember me? He was like, nah. And but I let him hear my music and he liked my music. So he said he wouldn't do it if he didn't like the music. So he
Okay.
ended
Okay.
up hosting my mixtapes.
Okay. How do you describe your rap style? Do you have a particular style? How would
Yeah,
you tell someone? How do you describe who you are as a rapper,
that's
as an
a
artist?
great question. Like, and I think that goes back to like how we formulate an opinion. Because I used to have an opinion about rap a certain way, which held me back in my thinking of growing as a rapper. Because we know what we have and we have had in the past. You know what I mean? But I wanted to present something new. And so where am I gonna look? And what I looked toward was literature. So my perspective on hip hop is coming from literature. And I like to read books, certain types of books, and
Mm.
I used to read a lot of Dr. Seuss books back in the day, and Amelia Bedelia and Shel Silverstein. These rhyming books,
Mm.
uh,
Mm.
and so I don't know, this sort of literature thing that in old folklore and shit like, excuse my language, stuff like that.
Mm.
And so I get it from that aspect. And I think when a lot of people listening to me, they might not get it immediately, where I'm coming from. But yeah, it's literature.
Okay. Okay. I've seen a few of your videos where you're performing on stage. You're out there. You're an artist. You're making music. You're out there performing music. I'm pretty sure you have your eyes on what's going on with the culture right now. In your opinion, what's the state of hip hop right now in 2023?
Yo, my opinion has changed. But like, if I don't think it's where it should be for the youth, and because you are what you eat, and I don't think they're getting the food that they need.
Mm.
But so from that perspective, it's bad. But from my perspective, it's good because I could thrive in this situation. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And without
Okay.
it, I wouldn't be needed. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
So,
Okay.
you know, That's what I think about it, pretty much.
We we got your last album in 2020 where you had a full length album, 11, I think it was 11 tracks on that album. We're in 2023. When are we going to see a new album for you? Do you have something in the works that you're working on you can talk about? When's the next project coming out?
All right, so I got a project already ready already, and
Hmm.
that I mean I had that since like last year, and I have a but I just haven't released it because I'm not really sure how to release it. I could just like release it to everybody, but I don't really gain anything. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
you know I got family to feed, so I'm trying to figure out how to finagle it. And
How to balance the career
yeah,
and work, bringing in money. Okay.
but I have to learn how to release projects that benefit both sides. And so you know, I follow my heart on a lot of things, and so I got it. Now, for example, if you wanted it, you could just ask me, I'd give it to you. Or if somebody else wanted it, they could just
I wanna pay for it. I wanna see you release your. Me personally, I wanna see you release your content, and I wanna find a way where I can purchase your content. If you're out there producing, making music, I wanna find a way where I can get pay for a physical copy. I can pay for a download. I'm a fan.
okay.
You got me as a fan since I listened to your music, so I want to be able to purchase the music and take it in just like everybody else.
Word. So I'm working on that, how to release it. And I have a mixtape that I'm working on that is not so much hip hop.
Mm,
You know,
okay.
this is different beats, all kinds of, you know, I'm experimenting all the time. I'm not trying to make the same project every time.
Okay.
And so I have a mixtape I'm working on, and I think it's called Game Time. And then I have an album I'm working on with which is might be like Afro beats, stuff like that.
Mm, okay.
I met this
Okay.
dude at work, and you know, he's from Africa, you know, but he's one of the best producers in this country. And his name's Kong the Dreamer.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
yeah, and so he's producing the next album.
Okay. All right. All right. Any timeline?
There's no timeline.
No timeline. Just wait. We just gotta wait. We just gotta hold out. Wait for it to
There's
come.
no timeline because I could always just make a song today. You know what I mean? Like there's no need to rush that project. I'd rather make
Mm.
another project while I'm working on that project, if anything.
All right. All right. Hip Hop 50 is in full effect right now.
Oh yeah.
All right. We're celebrating Hip Hop 50 years. Where did you start? Where did your journey in hip hop? What year? When did that begin?
For me, it's interesting. I didn't listen to hip hop for until I was in like 10th grade. I used to listen to all kinds of other music, and the only rapper I ever listened to was Nas. And then
Okay. Okay.
I think I listened to you know, Arrested Development, Mr. Windows song, you
Mm.
know, different things like that. Brand Nubian, things with my pops would play, you know, Big Daddy Kane or Rakim or something, but just other people playing music. But so it really started with me listening to Nas a lot.
Okay. 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 Nas is doing his thing right now. Since you've been a person that's been listening to Nas since day one, what do you gravitate to? More early Nas stuff, or you really liking this new Nas stuff that he's releasing right now today?
I like all Nas music.
Okay.
I
Okay.
yo, cause look, he never give us the same project. Like you know, and that's where I got that from. Everything's different. Like if you like on some grown man stuff, you might listen to Streets Disciples. If you are you know, you going through emotional time, you might listen to Godson.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Godson is one of my favorite
If
albums.
you
I love the Godson
riding
album.
with the homies and y'all blunted, y'all might, and you on the high with the windows down, you gonna put on It Was Written or Illmatic, or you might put on Stillmatic. But you know, everything
Mm.
is for a different situation, I think. And you know, and I appreciate that because then I could go, depending on how I feel, I could choose something different. Like Distant Relatives, you know, I'll be feeling like that in the
Mm.
shower, you know what I mean?
Damon Marley. Shout out to Damon Marley with that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Amazing music, you know. And I would hate to have the same album all the time. You know,
Okay.
because then you just
As
comparing
an
them, but you can't compare the albums because it's so different.
okay. All right. All right. As an artist,
Literature, from a
go
literature
ahead.
perspective,
Uh
you know
huh.
what I'm saying?
All right. All right. Let me ask you this: as an artist, I see you on stage, and you're a writer. You put together music. What do you favor, if either? Do you like to be on stage in front of the people, hitting the stage back and forth, communicating with the crowd, or are you more of a person that you just like to be in the booth, putting together music, putting together albums?
I love both a lot, but I don't like performing in front of people that not there to see me. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay, okay.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes you go perform and it's like, you know, somebody might be waiting for their turn to perform. They're not really there to hear you. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
Uh, so situations like that where it's like imbalance, there's not a lot of fans there. I don't like that because I feel like I'm wasting
Okay.
my time a lot of times. But other than that, I love performing. You know.
Okay. The last video I saw you posted on your Instagram page back, I think it was back in January when you hit the stage. The crowd looked live. You were hitting the stage back and forth. You were dropping your verses. It looked like the crowd was behind you. How is that feeling when you're saying your rhymes? The crowd is into it. They're hyped. What is that feeling like as an MC?
I don't even remember that time, bro.
Okay, okay. That video is on your Instagram page.
I opened for Benny the Butcher. And,
Shout out to Benny. Okay.
shout out to bro. And then I perform at like some open mic. And then there was another event, a big event. There was like a showcase. So I don't know which one you're talking about.
Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. I think it's dated January 14th on your Instagram page. January 14th or January 20th, I believe, is dated on your IG page.
Hey, bro, I don't even care. I don't even know what's going on IG page, bro.
Okay, okay, okay.
But to answer your question, I love being on stage, man. Like, you know, there's something I'm trying to do when I'm on stage. You know, I let my voice project, and I can get out what's inside of me. You know what I mean? The part of me that
right.
it's hard to reach and understand and explain to someone with simple words in a conversation. So, you know, I love that. You know what I mean? It feels great, especially when it's done right, when the mic is good, when the mic is clear, and there's no, you know, and I can hear the sound around me. Sometimes I go to perform and the speakers is facing the crowd, but not I can't hear it good too. So that messed me up. You know what I mean? But
Okay.
I love performing. Like, so yeah, I always enjoy it.
All right. You seem to have a great passion for music. You said you've listened to a lot of stuff back in the days. You write your own stuff. Where do you see your career in the next 5 years?
Honestly, I don't. You know, I like to say like what I want to say. I'm not gonna say. but hey,
I can respect that.
that's a hard one to say for me on here. But you know, obviously, I feel like I could be one of the best in the game. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
no cap. You know what I mean? So, whether I can do that on my own, and I get a buzz going, and or I don't know. We'll see what happens.
All right. All right. All right. Well, this is the part of the show
I want to get on
where
Mass Appeal though.
you want to get a who on Mass Appeal
For
with
real.
that boy Nas. I mean, listen, man, listen. I'm pretty sure Nas has contacts. You can contact. They should have an email to email. They should have a Instagram page. They should have a Twitter page. Sometimes it's not going right through Nas.
Yeah.
It might be going through some of the peoples around him
Maybe
to try to get your music to him.
But on the, you know, maybe I just got to shine brighter. You know what I mean?
You do have a video on your Instagram where you did the Hit Boy challenge. I saw that video
Yeah. And
when Hit Boy put that challenge up.
We say it again.
No, I saw you drop that video with Hit Boy when Hit Boy did the Hit Boy challenge.
Yeah.
So you do have something there. And Hit Boy is the DJ, well, the producer right now for Nas. So
Yeah.
maybe that's how you a way you can get in to get to Nas?
Hey, I'm not gonna try to get to him. I think I'm just make music.
Keep grinding.
Yeah, I'll just make music.
All right. Let the music talk for itself. Well, like I said, this is the part of the show where we call rapid fire minute. All right.
Here we go.
I'm gonna put a minute on the clock, and I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. You could answer the question either or you could punk out and say pass if you want to.
All right.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
All right. 1 minute on the clock. Let's go. Lil' Kim or Foxy Brown?
Neither. Pass.
Jermaine Dupri or Puff Daddy?
Who?
Jermaine Dupri or Puff Daddy?
P. Diddy.
DMX or Notorious B.I.G.?
Wow, come on, bro. Yo, that's crazy. I never heard nobody say them two. Dang. I couldn't pick one over the other.
You can pass.
I'm pass.
Ice Cube or Snoop Dogg?
Ice Cube.
All right, we go to movies. Boys in the Hood or Juice?
Juice. Menace to
Society or Friday?
Friday.
Belly or King of New York?
Huh?
Belly or King of New York?
Belly.
Albums. Ready to Die or Illmatic?
Illmatic.
All Eyes on Me or Life After Death?
All Eyes.
Last one. Capital Punishment or AT Aliens?
Pass.
Yo, all right, man. Yo, listen, man. This is the end of the show. This is your time. If you have anything to say, anything to promote, this is your time. The floor is yours.
Yo, I just want everybody to download my album. And it's my name, Stahlen. It's The Revolution. It's on all major streaming platforms. That's it. Let me get
All right.
Let me get the little words at the bottom or something, bro.
I got you. I got Stahlen, the last MC. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to be here on Talking Bars, and we're going to keep on looking out for new music from you. All right?
All right, no doubt.
Appreciate the time. Peace.
Peace, King.